Good morning. This is Dave Parker with Compton Ed Tech, and today I'm going to show you how to use GoFormative to upload and create an assignment based on a PDF. Now, if you see here before, I have this sheet that we normally get from one of our book publishers like HRW or Collections or one of those groups. And this is a PDF, which is pretty cool. But here, since we're doing distance learning, it will be very difficult to do this PDF as a classroom assignment from their book and then to turn that into me or give it to me in a fashion in which I could grade it. So what we're going to do is quite simply, we're going to take this PDF. As you can see, I've taken the liberty to download it into my system. And now I'm going to upload it into GoFormative and put attach questions to it and allow students to respond to this as well. So let's take a look. Here's my GoFormative page. I'm going to pull that up here. And what I'm simply going to do is create a formative. So I'm going to click on New Formative. And this is area of a circle. So I'm going to title it This is from Go Math. And so now I want to add this into my GoFormative. So I'm going to click the plus symbol here to add. And right here where it says upload your own content, I want to focus right here. I want to add this by clicking here. So this is located on my computer, so I'm going to say upload from my computer. If I really just wanted to get smart, I can just drag and drop it right here, but I'm not going to do that right now. Or if I can, if this material is located in my Google Drive, I can also access it through my Google Drive. So since it's on my computer, I'm going to click my computer. And this is a recent download. So there it is, 9.2 area of circle. I'm going to open that and give it a couple seconds to upload into my into my GoFormative. And it's processing. And remember, the whole point of this is to get this into this format so that students can respond to it. And then I can get this and grade it and give the students feedback as well. So I'm going to scroll down because my instructions say that I need to do numbers 13 through 21. Now, if I wanted to, I could just attach. I'm just going to click reflection. I'm going to click short answer. And so for number one, it's going to include this part of that problem. And so for number 12, I'm going to cover that short answer, short answer. And I'm just going to continue to click over each of the numbers and replace those with a GoFormative item. And as you'll see to the right of my screen, it gives me the machine automatically, or the software automatically gives me a space where I could respond, or my students could respond rather, and also somewhere where I can indicate which answers are correct. If it's a good short answer that will grade very swiftly, or I always have the option of going back and checking those myself. To be frank with you, it's always best to go back and check your answers, check what your students did just to make sure that sometimes you may get one wrong or sometimes your students may have a different way of explaining and actually get the item right. So right here you see the items, number one, number two, number three, number four. Now, those all appear right here in my GoFormative. And if I wanted to get the student perspective on this, I'll click here on this eye. And for whichever type of device my students may be using, if they're using a tablet like an iPad or an Android device, whether they're looking at it from their phone, it shows me what it would look like on their phone, or if they were looking at it from a computer like I'm doing now. So I can go through and inspect and make sure it looks good from the student's perspective. If there were any other instructions that I wanted to add into this, I could add those right here by typing answer question, answer question. and that would add to it. Now, to add a correct answer, if the correct answer for this was going to be like a discrete number like 5 or 6, I could add that answer right in here. If they're giving me a narrative answer, I can click in allow partial match and type in certain keywords that should appear in their response. So that's another way to make it a little bit more flexible, give you a little bit more ability to grade it on its own. Once again, the software doesn't get it right all the time. So best practice is always to go back and to grade them. The good thing about putting it on the formative platform is that you can track the students and you can track the class as they're doing the work in real time. And you can also stop and redirect your instruction as needed. That's the beautiful thing about this. And now that I have everything in, if I wanted to add answers, like for number 2, if I want to add answers, I can add answers in. But for the most part, this one is ready to go. And when I click assign, if you've already got your Google Classroom classes in, you can just assign it to one of your Google Classroom classes, and those students will get that. You can assign it here, click assign and post to Google. It'll take you to Google Classroom and allow you to assign this right through your Google Classroom. And if you wanted to edit it, you could as well. Here are your list of students who will be doing this. And pretty simple. Now you can watch the students as they do the work in real time. You can hide their names. You have a variety of options that you can do. But most importantly, make sure you go back and check your students' work after they're done. Hope that helps. This is Dave Parker with Compton Ed Tech. Look for more of my videos on this if this has been a help to you. Thanks a lot.